students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do chapter 8, Factors and Prime Numbers. Exercise 8b, page number 99. Write all the factors of. So first one is 15. Now what are factors? Factors are the numbers that multiply to give you this number. Numbers that divide 15 completely. Okay, now what are the numbers that give you 15? 15, 1 into 15 is 15. Okay, what else will give you 15? 3 5s are 15. That's it, isn't it? So what are the factors of 15? 1, 15, 3 and 5 are the factors of 15. So let me write it down in order: 1, 3, 5 and 15, from the smaller number to the greater number. Okay, so these are the factors of 15. Factors of 55. So let's see what are the numbers that multiply to give us 55. So 1 into 55. Okay, then we can go to 2. No, nothing into 2. 3. No. 4. No. What about 5? 5 11s are 55. Nothing else will give us 55. So the factors of 55 are 1. In order, let's write 5, 11 and 55. These are all the numbers that give us 55. So these are the factors of 55. Next one is 48. Now what are all the numbers that multiply to give us 48? 1 into 48 is 48. Let's go to 2. 2 into what will give us 48? 2 into 24. Now 3 also will give us 48. Now 3 into what? Now let's divide 3 by short division and find out. Okay, divide 48 by 3. We'll know 3 into what? 3 ones are 3. So what is remaining? This is 4, isn't it? 3 ones are 3. What is remaining is 4. That's 1. Now my number is 18. 3 sixes are 18. So 3 into 16. Now, if you find short division difficult, let's do long division also. Now, divided by 3, 3 ones are 3 minus 1. I bring down 8. 3 sixes are 18. So, I've got 16. Okay, so 3 into 16 will give us 48. So we did with 1, 2, 3, now 4. Okay, 48 can be divided by 4 also. So let's try that. 4 ones are 4 and then 4 twos are 8. So 4 into 12. 4 into 12. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 into nothing will give us 12. What about 5 into nothing will give us 48. What about 6? 6 eights are 48. What about 7? No. 7 into nothing will give us 48. What about 8? 8 sixes are 48. But 8 and 6 are already there. It's already there, isn't it? So I don't have to write it. So these are all the factors of 48. So let's write it down in order from small to big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, then 8, 12, 16, 24 and 48. These are all the factors of 48. The next number is 36. So let's find all the factors of 36 starting with 1. 1 into 36 is 36. 2 into what is 36? 2 into 18. Now 3 into what? 12. 12 threes are 36. 4 into what? 4 nines are 36. 5 into what? 5 into nothing. Now 6 into what will give us 36? 6 sixes are 36. So once we reach a number that's already there, see we did 6 sixes are, so 6 is already there. That means there are no more factors after this. So let's write down all the factors of 36 starting from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, write it only once. 9, 12, 18 and 36. These are all the factors of 36. Lesson 2, write all the prime numbers less than 25. Now here, less than 25, let's write all the numbers, odd numbers less than 25 first, starting with 1. Now let me write 2 also because 2 is the only even prime number. And let's write all the other odd numbers less than 25. So 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 and 23. So I've written all the odd numbers less than 25 except 2 because 2 is the only even prime number. Now 1 is a unique number, so it's not a prime number. So 2 is the only even prime number. Now let's look at the other numbers and see. 3 is a prime number because it is divisible only by 1 and 3. That is 3 ones are 3. No other number will give us 3. Now 5 is a prime number because 5 ones are 5. Nothing else will give us 5. 7, what to put 7? 7 ones are 7. Only 2 factors, nothing else. So 7 is a prime number. 9, 9 ones are 9. 3 threes are also 9. So 9 is not a prime number. Remember, a prime number must have only 2 factors, 1 and itself. So 11, 1 11s are 11. So it's a prime number. Nothing else will give you 11. 13, 1 13s are 13. It has only 2 factors, nothing else. So it's a prime number. 15, 1 15s are 15. 3 5s are also 15. So it has more than 2 factors. So it's not a prime number. 17, 1 17s are 17. Nothing else. So it has only 2 factors. It's a prime number. 19, 1 19s are 19. Only 2 factors. It's a prime number. 21, 1 21s are 21. 3 7s are also 21. So it's not a prime number. It has more than 2 factors. 23, 1 into 23 is 23. So it's a prime number. Nothing else will give us 23. So let's write down all the prime numbers that we have circled here less than 25. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 and 23. So these are all the prime numbers less than 25. They all have only 2 factors, 1 and itself. Question 2. Between 15 and 35, what are all the prime numbers? So here we already have some numbers written. So let's take only the numbers, odd numbers between 15 and 35. All the odd numbers. Okay, so let's start 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31 and 33. These are all the odd numbers between 15 and 35. Now first we are going to check to see whether they have 2 factors or not. So if they have only 2 factors, they are prime numbers. 17, 1 into 17 is 17. Only 2 factors, prime number. 19, 1 into 19 is 19. Only 2 factors, prime number. 21, 1 into 21 and 3 sevens are 21. More than 2 factors, not a prime number. 23, 1 into 23 is 23. Only 2 factors. 25, 1 into 25 and 5 fives are 25. Not a prime number. 27, 1 into 27 and 3 nines are 27. Not a prime number. More than 2 factors, not a prime number. 29, 1 into 29 is 29. Nothing else will give us 29, so it's a prime number. 31, 1 into 31 is 31. Nothing else will give us 31, so it has only 2 factors. It's a prime number. 33, 1 into 33 is 33. 3 11s are also 33, so it has more than 2 factors, not a prime number. So let's write down what we have circled. So prime numbers between 15 and 35 are 17, 19, 23, 29 and 31. So these are the prime numbers. Next one, between 8 and 76. Now There are quite a lot of numbers between 8 and 76. Now children, you must learn all the prime numbers between 1 and 100. There are 25 prime numbers. You have to learn this. Now these are the 25 prime numbers between 1 and 100. So we are going to find the answer to question 3 from this. So between 8 and 76, so we're going to start from here. After 7, 76, so before 79. So let's write down all that. 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71 and 73. So if you learn up prime numbers between 1 and 100, it will help you write answers to these questions. Let's go on to question 3. Here we have to write all the prime numbers from 5 to 45, 2 to 32, then we have 8 to 48. So let's have all the prime numbers there. And looking at this, let's fill up. Now 5 to 45. So starting from 5 up to 45. 45, as we know, is not a prime number. So we stop here. So let's write down all these. So 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41 and 43. So these are the answers to the first question. Question 2, starting from 2 up to 32. So that means we start from here from 2 and up to 32. 32 is not a prime number, so we stop at 31. So let's write that down. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29 and 31. Question 3, 8 to 48. 8 is not a prime number, so we start from 11 up to 48. We stop at 47 because 48 is not a prime number. So let's write all the numbers here. 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43 and 47. Moving on to question 4, write the prime factors of, and the first question here is 16. So when we have to write the prime factors, one way of doing it is first finding all the factors of 16. So let's find all the factors of 16 and write it down. So that will be 16, all the numbers that multiply to give us 16. So 1 into 16 is 16. Then we have 2 into 8 to 8 are 16. Then we also have 4 4s are 16. So what are all the factors of 16? We have 1, 2, 4. 4 is already there, so we don't repeat this. Then 8 and 16. So when we go in order, it is 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. Now here we are asked to pick up only the prime factors. Now look at all these numbers. Among these, the only prime number is 2. So what is the prime factor of 16? Prime factor of 16 is only 2. So this is our answer. Now there is another way of doing it. That is, you take 16 and divide it. Continue to divide it with a prime number. So let's take the prime number 2. 2 8s are 16. Divide it again. Then you have 2 4s are 8. Then you have 2 2s are 4. And you have 2 1s are 2. So 16 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. There are 4 2s, isn't it? And all these 2s are prime numbers, isn't it? 2 is a prime number. So the prime factor of 16 is only 2. So we can write it down. And you must remember now, every number can be written as a product of its prime numbers. That is, when you multiply the prime numbers, you get that number. So this is another way of doing it. One way is you write down all the factors like this and then pick out the prime factor from it. Another way is dividing it by prime numbers. So you get only prime numbers here. And that is your answer. You don't have to write too many times. You just have to write it only once. The next number is 35. Now let's find all the factors of 35. So 35, let's begin with 1. 1 into 35 is 35. Then we have 5. 5 sevens are 35. Nothing else in between will give us 35. That's 5 into 7. 5 sevens are 35. 1 into 35 is 35. So these are all the factors of 35. That is 1, 5, 7 and 35. So let's write down the factors of 35. 1, 5, 7 and 35. Now look at all the factors here. Among these, which are the prime numbers that you can see? The prime numbers are 5 and 7. So the prime factors of 35 are 5 and 7. The other way of doing it is, again, take 35 divided by a prime number. You can divide it by 5. 5 sevens are 35. Again, 7 is a prime number. 7 ones are 7. So 35 can be written as a product of its prime numbers, 5 into 7. So here can you see? We have found the prime factors here, and these are the prime factors of 35. Next is we have 49. Let's find all the factors of 49. So 49, now here we have 1 into 49 is 49. Then we have 7 into 7. 7 sevens are 49. Now that's it. No other number will give us 49. So what are our prime factors? 1, 7. We don't have to repeat this. 49. So the factors of 49 are 1, 7 and 49. Look at these. The prime number here is only 7. So the prime factors of 7, when we say prime factors, we have only one, that is 7. So this is the prime factor of 49. Let's do the other method. So 49, let's divide it by a prime number. The only prime number that can divide it is 7. 7 sevens are 49. 7 ones are 7. So 49 can be written as 7 into 7. And here this is a prime number. 7 is a prime number and we have it here. We'll stop with that for now, children. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.